Yang berhormat Dato Seri Idris bin Jusoh, Minister of Higher Education Malaysia. Yang berbahagia Tan Sri Dr. Noorul Ainur Muhammad Noor, Secretary General, Ministry of Higher Education. Yang berbahagia Tan Sri Tony Fernandes, Group CEO AirAsia. Yang berbahagia Professor Emeritus Tan Sri Dr. Anwar bin Ali, Chairman Board Directors of University Putra Malaysia. Yang berbahagia Professor Datin Paduka Dr. Aini Idris, Vice Chancellor, University Putra Malaysia. Mr. Pierre Reveal, the CEO of Sepang Aircraft Engineering. Professor Dr. Insigne Renu Varatharaju, the Chair of CEO at the Faculty Program, University Putra Malaysia. Yang berbahagia Tan Sri, Dato, CEOs, media friends, ladies and gentlemen. Before we begin our ceremony for today, may I please call upon Tuan Haji Mat Razi Abdullah for a doa recital to bless our ceremony this morning. Dipersilakan.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and very good morning. Let's give Al-Fatihah to Al-Marhum Sultan Abdul Halim Muazzam Shah ila hadratin Nabi Mustafa Muhammadin sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Al-Fatihah. A'udzu billahi minasy syaithanir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Ar-Rahmanir Rahim. Maliki yaumiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdinas siratal mustaqim. Siratal ladzina an'amta 'alaihim ghairil maghdubi 'alaihim waladdallin. Amin. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala asrafi anbiya wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Ya Allah, Ya Rahman, Ya Rahim. In the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful, all praise is due to the Almighty Allah, the creator and sustainer of the world. May the peace and mercy of Allah be upon His Prophet Muhammad, his family, companions, and followers. Oh Allah, we thank you for making possible for us to gather here today for launching ceremony of UPM-AirAsia Livery. Ya Zal Quwwatil Matin, oh Allah, we ask you for the best affairs, the best supplications, the best success, the best knowledge, the best deeds, the best rewards, the best life, the best pass away, and the best outcomes from this event. Oh Allah, we ask you obligation for your mercy and determination of your forgiveness and the peace of every sin and the winning paradise and surviving from hell. ربنا ظلمنا أنفسنا وإن لم تغفر لنا وترحمنا لكنا من الخاسرين. اللهم اجعل جمعنا هذا جمعا مرحوما وتفرقنا من بعده تفرقا مأثوما ولا تجعل فينا ولا معنا سكيا ولا محروما. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. تقبل الله منا ومنكم. تقبل يا كريم.
Assalamualaikum and a very good morning. Yang berhormat Dato Seri Idris bin Jusoh, yang berbahagia Tan Sri, Dato, CEOs, friends of the media, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the AirAsia UPM Livery launch 12 September 2017. Now we're here today to see once again, it's a first for AirAsia. I think it's also a first for University Putra Malaysia, ever for a university or institute of higher learning collaborating and producing this wonderful plane livery behind us. And without further ado, may I please welcome on stage the CEO of Sepang Aircraft Engineering Sdn Bhd, Mr. Pierre Reveal, for his welcoming speech, if you please, sir.
Okay. Good morning. I would like to wish a very warm welcome to our most distinguished guests, Dato, Seri, Idris bin Jusoh, Minister of Higher Education, Sri Dr. Noorul, Ainur binti Mohd, Secretary General and Ministry of Higher Education, Sri Tony Fernandes, CEO Group AirAsia, Professor Emeritus Sri Dr. Ainur bin Ali, Chairman, Board of Directors of University Putra Malaysia, Professor Datin, Paduka, Dr. Aini Ideris, Vice Chancellor, University Putra, and Professor Renugan, who is one of the initiators of this event. For us, it's a great honor and a great pleasure to welcome you in this new hangar. On behalf of all the teams, I wish you the best and a very warm welcome in Sepang Aircraft Engineering for the launching of this new livery. We welcome you today in the new hangar, which has been completed last year and will be inaugurated next week, an official launch. And we are very happy to have this special event in advance about the launching of the new livery of the UPM-AirAsia aircraft. We are delighted and very proud to be one of the partners, together with Ministry of Higher Education Malaysia and AirAsia. The livery of this aircraft is absolutely beautiful. You can see it's very nice. It reflects the association of two great names, two great brands, AirAsia, leading and most successful Asia airline in the region, and University Putra Malaysia, UPM, a world top university and a leading research university, well known even in France. I heard of UPM before joining here. So no doubt that with such a prestigious association of brands, this unique aircraft livery will become iconic very soon and will be looked after and also by all customers. So I wish you a very good launching celebration and a memorable time admiring this beautiful piece of art. So thank you to all.
Thank you very much, sir. And now it gives me great pleasure to welcome the Vice Chancellor of University Putra Malaysia, Yang Berbahagia, Professor Datin Paduka, Dr. Aini Idris, for her speech, if you please, Datin Paduka.
Thank you, Mr. MC. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. A very good morning and salam sejahtera. Yang berhormat Datuk Seri Idris bin Jusoh, Minister of Higher Education Malaysia, yang berbahagia Tan Sri Dr. Noorul Ainur Muhammad Noor, Secretary General Ministry of Higher Education, yang berbahagia Tan Sri Tony Fernandes, Group CEO AirAsia, yang berbahagia Professor Emeritus Tan Sri Dr. Ainur bin Ali, Chairman Board of Directors University Putra Malaysia, yang amat mulia Datuk Seri Diraja Syed Razlan Syed Putra Jamalulai, President of UPM Alumni Association, Mr. Pierre Reveal, CEO Sepang Aircraft Engineering, UPM Board of Directors, Tan Sri, Dato, AirAsia CEOs, media team, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Today marks another milestone of achievement for University Putra Malaysia, UPM. It is a history that will always remain in the hearts of UPM community. It is a dream that comes to reality. On 19 April 2016, 16 months ago, Tan Sri Tony, in his inauguration speech as a CEO at Faculty of UPM, rocked the main hall of UPM, sharing his dreams and how those dreams have brought him to where he is today. He told us to dream big and make the most of our life to realize its full potentials. Opportunities don't come very often, and if you see it, grab it, and we grab it. The next day, on 20th April 2016, I delivered my 100-day speech as Vice Chancellor of UPM. I ended my speech with a video that showed the growth of UPM from a humble seed which grew into a tree full of sweet fruits. These fruits attracted beautiful birds which then fly into the clouds. Above the clouds appeared a plane with UPM livery on it. I think we received a big applause during that time. That was my dream. And soon UPM will be a renowned university worldwide and will stand tall with our outstanding achievements above the others as portrayed by the plane that soars above those serene clouds. Alhamdulillah, UPM iconic livery on the plane is no longer a dream. It is now a reality, thanks to Tan Sri Tony and AirAsia. As from August 2017, University Putra Malaysia has entered a new era of branding with its name on AirAsia Airbus 320 services with the registration number 9M-AQD. With this registration number, ladies and gentlemen, you can trace whereabout the plane is flying or where it is going. So you know where the plane has gone to and where you want to track and to follow the train if you want to, or if you want to be on board the plane. This accomplishment is the result of Tan Sri Tony Fernandes' branding approach and the importance he places on educational institutions and exploration of knowledge. Thank you for adopting UPM as AirAsia official university. UPM and UPM community are forever grateful to that, and we are very proud of it. We keep on receiving photos of that Airbus whenever our students or staff or friends board the plane or see the plane. Today's event marks the significance of collaboration and strategic partnership between UPM and our industry partner AirAsia Berhad, manifested by the launching of UPM-AirAsia iconic livery this morning. Other UPM-AirAsia strategic collaborations encompass staff exchange and staff attachment, students mobility, internship program, academic and research collaborations. Tan Sri Tony has also provided UPM the platform to demonstrate our staff's capability, creativity and arts in designing the aircraft livery, what we see today. Thank you to Aircraft Livery Design Team from Faculty of Design and Architecture UPM for the iconic livery that is the pride of all of us. Thank you very much. Besides that, AirAsia also is the sponsor of the fellowship program of the Association of Southeast Asian Institutions of Higher Learning, or ASAHIL, which was established during UPM Vice Chancellor's tenure as the President of ASAHIL. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, our special thanks to Yang Berhormat Dato Seri Idris Jusoh, Minister of Higher Education Malaysia, for his tremendous commitment and support, and for initiating the CEO at Faculty Program. Yang Berhormat Dato Seri has been the key driver for the transformation of the Malaysian higher education and well known for his soaring upwards initiatives. Yang Berhormat Dato Seri is the person instrumental in matching UPM and AirAsia, I think the envy of the other universities, which brings our dream to reality. UPM is indeed very grateful to Yang Berhormat Minister, and you can't thank him enough. Once again, on behalf of UPM, I would like to express our heartfelt appreciation to Yang Berbahagia Tan Sri Tony Fernandes, Group CEO of AirAsia, who has made it possible for UPM's image to be displayed conspicuously on AirAsia Airbus 320, flying locally and internationally. Thank you very much. Our appreciation also goes to Mr. Pierre Reville, CEO Spang Aircraft Engineering Sendian Berhad, for his great support and cooperation in making this event a memorable one. Thank you for moving out 2 aircrafts in order to fit in our aircraft today. We would also like to thank the Ministry of Higher Education, UPM's Board of Directors and staff, CEO and Faculty Program Coordinators, Mohd, AirAsia officers and members for their support and commitment, without whom this event would not have taken place. Thank you to all invited guests and everyone present today. Before I end, I would like to thank and congratulate the organizing committee under the leadership of Professor Dr. Engineer Renugant Warataju, together with AirAsia team led by Mr. Aziz Laika, Head of Communications, for their hard work in ensuring the success of today's event. With AirAsia as strategic partner, University Putra Malaysia brand can now fly to greater heights. We love UPM. We love Tony Fernandes and AirAsia. We love YB Minister and Mohd. Soaring upwards. Thank you very much. Wabillahi taufiq wa hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Terima kasih.
Thank you very much, Yang Berbahagia Professor Datin Paduka Dr. Aini Idris for that wonderful speech. And now please welcome the Group CEO of AirAsia, Yang Berbahagia Tan Sri Tony Fernandes for his speech, if you please, sir.
Good morning, everyone. YB Dato Sri Idris bin Jusoh, Minister of Higher Education, Malaysia. Tan Sri Dr. Noorul Ainur Muhammad Noor, Secretary General, Ministry of Higher Education. Professor Emeritus Tan Sri Dr. Anwar bin Ali, Chairman of the Board of Directors, University Putra Malaysia. Professor Datin Paduka Dr. Aini Idris, Vice Chancellor, University Putra Malaysia. Tan Sri Dato Haji Muhammad Fatmi bin Haji Cik Saleh, Board of Directors, University Putra Malaysia. Yang Amat Mulia Datuk Sri Diraja Said Razlan Said Putra Jamilulai, President of UPM Alumni Association. Professor Dr. Engineer, wow, this is the toughest name, Raghunathan Raju. The Chairman of CEO Faculty Program University Malaysia, and our dear friend Irene Omar, CEO of AirAsia, Ben Ismail, CEO of AirAsia X, and Pierre Reville, CEO of Sepang Aviation Engineering. And I'd like to make a special introduction to my fellow founder of AirAsia, who I made sure he was here today, and alumni of University Putra Malaysia, Dato Aziz Bakar. Ladies and gentlemen, members of the media, my staff, members of UPM, students, and ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon probably by now. Thank you for being here, firstly. It's a big thrill to see an idea in 18 months morph into so much, and I'll spend a little bit of time talking about that. I have a very long speech here which I don't understand. It was probably written by Professor Raghu and Aziz, so I'm just going to talk off the cuff. I'm not a very smart guy and it's a very highly intellectual speech here. So I'll just talk in my normal, low-cost manner. Firstly, I apologize, there's no fans here. Welcome to a low-cost event. We are economical in every sense of the word. UPM is the first university I ever visited, actually, and it has always had that special bond with me, and it continued with Aziz, who drove me there to watch rugby many, many years ago when we were both in the music business. Aziz used to work for BMG Music, and I worked for Warner Music. All of Aziz's music was the same, slam, UKs, just had different lengths of hair. Search, Wings, etc., while mine was much more creative with Zainal and Dangdut and Raihan, etc. He basically had the same formula for everything, same 3 chords BMG used for everything that they did. So UPM was in my heart long before I met all of you at the speech, because Aziz has many, many famous stories, which I can't repeat in front of the Minister, of his days at UPM. So it's been with me for a long time. I want to thank the Minister for creating the CEO series, because I wouldn't have come to UPM so quickly without that. And I think it was a brilliant idea to get corporate leaders to go and speak to students. I've been doing it for a while before the series at various universities, but I have to say the welcome I got at UPM really was quite special. I had never seen such enthusiasm from students. And I proceeded to give away tickets and announce that UPM is our partner, and so on and so forth. It got me into a lot of trouble because I have 19 other universities all emailing me, the first one UTM, to say what's so special about UPM, and mention that Renu was from UTM and everyone was trained there, so we should be ahead of UPM. So I'm going on Monday to make peace in Johor with a speech there. But I'm thrilled. I really am, and I'm very public about it, because I think the enthusiasm UPM showed in the collaboration with AirAsia was second to none. I have worked with many, many universities all over the world. It wasn't just words, it was action, and it was action with a wonderful heart. It was really a win-win situation, and to that, Vice Chancellor, you should be very proud of your university, and I think the university should be very proud of you, because you're a sincere, hardworking, wonderful woman, and we at AirAsia appreciate all that you do. Passion is something you can't buy, actually. You can't manufacture it. You're either passionate or you're not, and I think Vice Chancellor and everyone I've met, including Professor Renu, who has driven me mad, with 250 text messages a day, shows the passion and commitment that you have, and your students are very lucky. And even watching the drum ensemble, I've seen many, many in my time, but this is the most unique one, where they're jumping over, they're silent and pretending not to listen. It was very, very creative, and it sums very well for your university. I was looking at that hangar. That was our very first investment that Kamruddin and me put together with Aziz 15 years ago, and seeing the title Innovation at Work. Actually, that hangar, when we first went to aviation architects, they told us it was going to cost 50 million ringgit. And I said, what? Are you crazy? It's just a piece of tin and stuck together. So I asked my old friend Farid Baharuddin and said, how would you like to break into aviation? And he said, okay. I said, build us a hangar. And he built that for 5 million ringgit. And it's been with us for now 15 years. And today I think AirAsia with UPM has shown innovation again. Our relationship is just growing like that tree. And every time I go into a meeting with Irene, we hear more and more of the collaboration, that you're helping us with ASEAN, you're helping us with research that we provide to the government to ensure that we can grow and provide the right information. And I think working with such a credible university such as UPM has not just shown what we have been saying for years and years, but you endorse what we say, that low cost has really transformed Malaysia as we fight for more low-cost terminals and the ability to grow even faster. Like that tree, and like Vice Chancellor said, 16 years ago we started with 2 planes and 200,000 passengers. Roll on 16 years later, we now have 210 planes and will carry 73 million people this year. So it's been quite a transformation, and we've won World's Best Low-Cost Airline 9 times in a row, which is amazing for the staff of AirAsia. I want to thank Minister, who I've known for a long, long time. And again, my whole speech is about passion. He's really passionate. Number one, I love your shirt. I have never seen a minister be so trendy before. And normally I feel I'm the trendy one, but I'm wearing a stupid blazer and melting in this weather. But it's cool that you're different. It's cool that you're passionate. And you really put 110% into everything you do. And it shows in the results how UPM is now in the top 1% and 229, and University Malaya has risen from 167 to 114 in the world rankings, and I'm sure within the next year or so will be in the top 100, which is a phenomenal achievement and shows if you put passion and belief, you can achieve anything. So Minister, I take my hat off, which I'm not wearing now, and congratulations for all that hard work and passion, and it's fantastic to see the results as a fellow Malaysian. I just want to end my speech again with, they said there was going to be a launch gimmick, but as the Minister's tagline is soaring upwards, I think there's no one better to fly this plane later and fly it over UPM a few times. So Minister, are you up for the challenge? We have a training academy just down the road, and we'll see whether you can learn to fly in the next 2 hours. But I'm thrilled for Aziz, who always talks so fondly about his university, not about his American university that he went to do later, but his university here. And I'm proud that we were able to do this relationship. It's the start of many, many things. These last 18 months have been fantastic. Watch us over the next 18 years as we foster the bond between UPM and AirAsia. Minister, thank you for granting us your audience today. Thank you very much to everyone here for coming. It's exciting for me. Talk is cheap, but action is what it's all about. And today, from a wonderful speech and a wonderful day, Vice Chancellor and Professor Renu, we have got something physical, but more important than something physical, we have a bond between UPM and AirAsia that will never be broken and will only grow from strength to strength. I always say, believe the unbelievable, dream the impossible, and never take no. Today, we've made UPM dream come true, and we're very honored to be part of that dream, and we hope we can continue that dream as you soar upwards and as the Ministry of Higher Education soars upward as well. Today, you really have something that you can take and soar upwards, your own University Putra Malaysia plane. Enjoy, and of course, never fly any other airline ever again. Thank you for supporting AirAsia. Good afternoon, and thank you very much for listening to me.
Thank you very much, Tan Sri Tony. Thank you very much again, Tan Sri Tony. Now it gives us great honor and pleasure to invite the Minister of Higher Education, Yang Berhormat Dato Sri Idris bin Jusoh, for his officiating speech, and thereafter to remain on stage for the officiating ceremony. Thank you very much, Dato Sri.
Assalamualaikum and a very good morning, still before 12, I guess. Tony, Fernandes, and the rest of the group, the rest of the crew. I've got my director, KSU here. We've got the chairman of, these are all professor emeritus, I've got a lot of professors here. Probably it's the first time you have so many professors in Asia. So, not forgetting Renu has done a good job in sending a long text. And of course, Aziz, I never know you're from UPM. That really bring UPM and AirAsia together. So welcome to this new hangar. I'm very delighted, and Erin, my chairman. We have distinguished people from the board here also. We have Dato Sri Daraja Said Razlan. We have Tan Sri Patmi, I can't remember your name. Sometimes it's so close. That's the friends we have together. They are very delighted to be here today, and Pierre, for making it happen. You have done a lot of good job, so why not give a special big hands to Pierre. I thought people in the hangar don't wear ties and coat, but you are doing it today, probably for the occasion, whatever it is. I said this is a very proud moment for UPM and Asia. Of course, it started with CEO faculty programs. We thought that university should be dissected or divorced from the industries. We're talking about now, Tony, we're talking about education 4.0. People are talking about industrial relation 4.0 in order to synchronize with the so-called IR 4.0, we have education 4.0, whereby there is no more boundaries between the industries and the academia. We are all together. We may have an office of AirAsia in UPM. Do they have one now, Renu? Not yet. Okay, do it tomorrow. Okay. Then you have to feel yourself at home when you go to UPM. And just create a small office for Tony, because I'm not sure whether he's going to go there or not. Probably Aziz will be going there. And just paint it red. Yeah, you're right. So we don't believe that. We believe that there's no more segregation. There is no more thinking that they are not together. That's why we introduced a so-called CEO faculty program. We introduced a so-called 2U2I program. And I keep on, we don't have to listen from a professor from Harvard to tell you to do 2U2I. We have our integrated CGPA, which is not even in Harvard, not even in Oxford. These are the things because we believe that students should be evaluated in a more holistic manner. So if you talk about it, Tony, we talk about integrated CGPA, we talk 2U2I, we talk CEO faculty program is only available in Malaysia, in Ministry of Higher Education Malaysia, that's it. Full stop. Hence, this collaboration needs to be enhanced. That's the reason why we have CEO faculty program. And this is a testimony of the CEO faculty program. And of course, I was waiting when is Tony going to deliver his promise that he said 18 months ago in UPM. Now, the dream is a reality. So big hands to Tony. Really appreciate what you have done. And what an industry can do to a university nowadays in Malaysia, I cannot talk about any other countries in the world, but in Malaysia, there's nothing that you cannot do. Last night, I was having dinner with MMC. Said, I asked them, what is it that you want? What kind of skills that you need? What kind of knowledge that you need our students to have? Work with our professors, work with our lecturers. We deliver what you want, because it cannot be segregated anymore. And we are going further than that. We are going to have gap year in Malaysia. Never happened before. Perhaps you're studying overseas, nothing new overseas, but in Malaysia, it's something new. They are excited. So the people who have graduated say, oh, I could have it during my time. So even you can bring them to AirAsia during the gap year, doing some voluntary job for AirAsia. And we say we are proud of AirAsia. I remember I flight to Beijing a month ago with AirAsia. Very nice flight. Started at midnight and reached Beijing early in the morning, fresh for work. So again, your flatbed, I miss your flatbed to London because it was very cheap before. I hope you can resume that. Because it was good, it was cheap, get to London. I don't know whether they're going to do that or not. But at least we have one to Hawaii now. We try that perhaps. Renu, you want to go with me to Hawaii? Okay. So that's it. I said this library is a testimony of working together, a collaboration of industry and university. I said there's no more silo mentality, there's no more gap, and please, whatever you think that you need to train, whatever you need to do in universities, of course, besides UPM, we have all the others. I said we have the top 1% research universities in the world, comprising of UKM, USM, and UTM, which you are going on Monday. So I know you know what you are doing. I know Tony. I know you know what you're doing, so I'm not worried about it. So don't have to worry. You have to teach Tony what to do. He knows what he's doing. So again, thank you to AirAsia. Big hands to AirAsia, all of you. So at this proud moment, dengan lafaz Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, I would like to launch the Livery AirAsia UPM today. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dato Sri. If you could remain on stage, Dato Sri, accompanied by Tan Sri Tony Fernandes and Datin Paduka Aini Idris, to sign the commemorative plaque that is on the stage. The signing will be led by Yang Berhormat Dato Sri Idris bin Jusoh, followed by Yang Berbahagia Tan Sri Tony Fernandes, and ended with Yang Berbahagia Professor Datin Paduka Dr. Aini Ideris. We'd like to also invite Mr. Pierre Reville up front for a group photo together with the plaque. Maybe we can lift up the plaque. Dekat tengah, in the center please. Also the VIPs on the front row, if you can, Professor Ainur, if you could join the VIPs as well as requested. Congratulations UPM, congratulations AirAsia. And now I'd like to invite the distinguished guests up on the steps for a closer shot with the aeroplane. Up on the stairs, please.
Ingin ku tawani dengan ilmu aku berbakti, julang tradisi, unggulkan varsity. Ayu semadi hati, katakan.
Ladies and gentlemen, please don't forget there is also cameraman up right front in front of you on the platform. Please look at the camera up front as well. There you go. Can we have you looking at the camera on the platform, please? Platform, please. Tan Sri, Dato Sri. Thank you very much. Can we have our... Oh, one more. Oh, ada pula. Yes, we will entertain some selfie shots, but can we please have our distinguished guests back on stage for an exchange of memento? Dato Sri Idris Jusoh, Minister of Higher Education. A memento AirAsia plane, though we have Yang Berhormat Dato Sri Idris Jusoh appreciation on what has happened today. Next, Yang Berhormat Dato Sri Idris Jusoh will present also a memento to Mr. Pierre Reville, the CEO of SEP. Thank you very much. And now we have Yang Berbahagia Professor Datin Paduka Dr. Aini Idris presenting 2 frames to Yang Berbahagia Tan Sri Tony Fernandes. This was taken supposedly talent from University Putra Malaysia. And also another frame, a collage of when you were at UPM 18 months ago. Okay. And finally, from Yang Berbahagia Professor Datin Paduka Dr. Aini Idris to Mr. Pierre Reville, the CEO of Sepang Aircraft Engineering, for hosting us at this wonderful event here.
Ingin ku tawani dengan ilmu aku berbakti, julang tradisi, unggulkan varsity.
So thank you very much. May we please invite Dato Sri, Datin Paduka, Tan Sri, Dato Aziz behind the We Love UPM sign, President of the Alumni, to join. So closer please, tighter shot. Please look at the camera on your left. Please look at the camera on your right. Please look at the camera in the center. Congratulations. Okay, can we have everybody on the second row, the professors, the associate professors, the alumni, the president of the alumni to join in the group photo. Tan Sri, Dato, dipersilakan. Sekali. Berlapis sikit belah depan ni, if not, you'll be cropped up. Captain. Okay, you all kena closer sikit, kena berlapis sikit. Kalau tidak, if not, you will not get into the shot, yeah? Alright, closer. If not, make look at the camera. Yeah, okay, that's good. Tapi tak nampak nanti Universiti Putra Malaysia. Camera on your left first. Left camera people, center camera people, and the right camera people. Thank you very much.